Good morning. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun, the secret man. Today is the June 23rd, year 2020. Today I'll be sharing with you on the subject of possibility. Possibility. Please remember that this platform is where I help you to see what God has made provision for you. What do you need to do as a person and your desire to get what you want? Remember, this is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today is a day of possibility. I want you to please talk to somebody. Let somebody call somebody. Let somebody call to somebody. Tell them that Talk to Life is back on life. I see you at the other side. Talk to Life. Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Here, happy to see God provision in life, your responsibility in life, and what you need to do to achieve more. I want you to know that everything is possible if you are positive. So possibility is a function of positivity. Somebody back here, and let's see where God will take us to this morning. Remember, this is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. We'll be right back as we start this on the subject of possibility. Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today we are on the subject of possibility. Possibility. Is accessible if you are available. I will say that again. Everything is possible if you are positive, and everything is accessible if you are available. So positivity is the secret to possibility, and availability is the secret to accessibility. There are places that you think you cannot get to. I promise you, about it, because is the secret to possibility. You cannot get a result of whatever you have a negative for. Why is that many people are frustrated in Africa? It's because they have concluded that Africa is not a place where God can bless them. I think in Psalm 122 verse 6, David was saying that we should pray for the peace of never get the best in any place that you are working in and you don't like your boss. You have to like what you do. You have to like the people that you are working with. If you don't, just change your job. Just do something else. But I want you to know today is that to get the best of what you want, you have to be positive about it. And the second thing, for you to access the secret things that people cannot access, you have to be available. If you are not there, life will not give you what you want. So you have to give your best all the time. Make yourself available, and there is nothing that can stop you. Remember, this is Talk to Life. Early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. I will be right back as we continue on the subject of possibility. Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun here. I help you to see God's side of life, your responsibility in life, and your desire to move to the future. This morning, I've let you to know that everything is possible if you are positive, and everything is accessible if you are available. So availability is the key to accessibility, as positivity is the secret to possibility. One thing I want you to know is that you can never get the best of whatever you are not ready for, you are not willing about. So readiness and willingness are the key to possibility. Are you ready to learn your craft, to learn your job? Sometimes when people rush in to want to get to the top, and when they got to the top, they realized that they are simply empty. Anything that you want to invest in, try as much as possible to know that thing yourself. If you have your love for printing, don't go and invest in real estate. If you have the love of ministry or you are called to ministry, focus on ministry and stop jumping around about industry. Industry is good. But if you are called for ministry, they have nothing to do with it. When you get to the peak of where you are going, then you can call what they call diversify. So why is that you don't get the result that you want? I think it's a function of your lack of focus. So the first thing I need to tell you this morning, the possibility is inside your readiness and your willingness. Your readiness to learn, to know, your willingness to invest, your readiness to learn, to know, to submit to the people who has gone ahead of you in that business or in that field that you want to learn, and your willingness to get the best, your willingness to invest the best, your willingness to put your time, energy, and resources in it. You can never get the best of whatever you don't want to invest in. Investment, show me where your money goes, and I will show you where your life is. Your money, your life. Your money, your life. So I come to ask you the same question today. Is your mind, are you ready for your marriage? I come to ask you a question this morning. Are you willing to let go everything for your marriage? Okay, what about your job? When you work, never you think you are working for your boss. You are working for yourself. And when you work, never think that, no, they can't pay me enough here. As a champion, what you need to ask is that, what am I learning here? An average people will ask, what am I getting here? I will say that again. Champion asks, what am I learning here? And an average person will ask, what am I getting here? Don't worry about the money. Worry about your contribution. Don't worry about the service. Think relationship. Don't worry about what you can do by yourself. Think about collaboration. You can achieve more with others. You can achieve more when you start thinking about them not as a customer. You start thinking of them as your brother. In the military, there is nothing called single something. Everybody brothers. Brother. That's what they call themselves. The SEAL, the Marines, the Army, they see themselves as a brother. That's why they can die for themselves. So I want to ask you one simple question this morning. Are you ready? Are you willing? Because life is serious. Life is serious. That is why when somebody wants to introduce you to something very powerful, they will ask you this simple question. Are you serious? Are you serious about your marriage, about your finances? Are you serious about your investment? Are you serious about your learning? When I came to Tulsa from California, I have one goal. It's not to come and open a church. I have one goal. Is to come and graduate with the Master of Divinity. That is my drive. So no matter how busy I am, I carry that mentality with me. So that mentality helped me to refocus, to change my mindset, to help me to redirect things to where they're supposed to be. So this morning, are you ready? And are you willing? Because readiness and willingness are the secrets that give you access into the world of possibility. Nothing is impossible when your whole life is put into it. Nothing is impossible when your entire being is invested in it. Nothing is impossible when you can give the best all the time. So this morning, I want you to think about it. Am I serious about life? What is the possibility that I'm expecting from this? Some people get married, they know their husband or wife on Monday. On Tuesday, they date. On Wednesday, they propose. On Thursday, they know each other families. On Friday, they get married. On Saturday, they have honeymoon. On Sunday, they divorce. No. Anything that you want to do that you don't see yourself in need for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years, so 40 years, change it. Don't ever do anything on the platform because of somebody. Don't get married. As a matter of fact, as a young lady, as a young guy, never marry anybody that they think that getting married to you is like they are doing you a favor. Marriage is just like building up a team to win the war of life. So anyone that tells you that they are doing you a good favor of getting married to you, walk away from them. So this morning I want you to know that whatsoever that your mind, your soul, your spirit have to be into, don't do it. Don't do it. Let your passion be in it. You cannot get nothing will be, let me take that again. Nothing will be possible to you or for you if you are doing it with half mind. Nothing will be possible to you or for you if your entire being is not in it. So this morning, I want to ask you a simple question. Is your person in what you're doing? When you go to work every morning, do you go there to earn a paycheck or you go there to add value? Do you go there to let somebody to know that you clock in or you clock out, or you go there to contribute? I want you to know possibility is not far from you, but you have to have a new perspective to life. Remember, possibility is a function of positivity. I'll see you when I be back, but I want you to know this is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun.
Chapter 9.
Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Here, I help you to see God's side of life, your responsibility in life, and what you need to do to go forward in life. One of the scriptures for this morning of possibility, if the possibility is in your readiness and your willingness to put your best in whatever you are doing. This is how Solomon puts it. He said in Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10, he said, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy mind. For there is no work, no device, no knowledge, no wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. It means don't ever do something for doing its sake. Do it because it is what you're supposed to do. So possibility does not come to the people who are not giving their best into it. You have to go beyond 100%. Think about 101%. Think about 110%. That's 110. And think about 120%. Don't do things like everybody. Think possibility. Imagine a life that Esther did not dare to go to the palace. Imagine a life where the 3 Hebrew boys did not dare to go into the fire. Imagine a life when Daniel did not dare to face to go to the lions den. Imagine a life when Ruth did not follow Naomi. Imagine a life when Moses did not stretch his hand to the Red Sea. I want you to know is that everything is possible, but your readiness, your availability are the key to life. So I come to ask you to do something this morning. It's simple. Are you willing? Are you ready to learn? You want possibility? You need a switch in how you think. Think about it. You are doing the same thing over and over. Where you are last year is the same place you are this year. No, it is not God that is slowing down. It is you that is slowing down. You have to be able to see beyond your nose, think outside the box, and think outside this world. If you're asking me, I will tell you what possibility is. Possibility is simply positive and ability. You have the ability to be positive about what you're doing. When you put the two together, it becomes possibility. Possibility simply means faith. Your belief in what you're doing. Your drive, your passion towards it. Bishop Adedokun understands this possibility. That's why he moved from Kaduna to Lagos. Because God told him so. When he moved from Lagos to Ota, possibility. Running to university without any stress, possibility. So this morning I come to ask you something. Are you truly in it for it? Or you are just there to just while away time? Possibility simply means faith in whatsoever you're doing. Your marriage can work again. You can come out of death. You can buy that house. Your kids can be great in whatever they do. But I want to ask you this. Are you positive about it? Is all your heart in it, or you are just there for the sake of being there sake? I want you to think about it. Talk to life. Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Here I help you to see God's side to life, your responsibility in life, and what you need to do to achieve the life that God has designed you to achieve. Today I'm on the subject of possibility, and I've shared with you that possibility is a function of positivity, that when you are positive, life will be possible. I let you to know that possibility is a function of two things: your readiness and your willingness to do what you need to learn, what you need to learn, and to do what you need to do. So nothing is impossible when your whole life is put into it. Don't forget that. And I let you to know that possibility are just a function of possibility. Possibility is not what somebody can give you, but it's what you must work out. I will say that again. Possibility is not what somebody can give you, but it's a function of what you can work out. You know, when Bishop Adedokun was moving from from Rajoba to Lagos to Ota. Like so many people are saying, no, the church cannot go there. And I started teaching a teaching series on my way to Canaan land. And even he said something. He said, even if my wife said he's not going to come, she's not going to come, that will be the only person here. It's highly positive. You cannot be negative around Bishop Adedokun. So I think you need that spirit. And you know, when you have it, there is nothing that can stop you. So faith is the key here. When you had faith with who you are, result is inevitable. When you had faith with who you are, faith to know that you can put your mind to work. You know, I was talking to somebody today on Instagram when we do a program, and I was telling that person, I said, listen, when God gave you brain, it's for you not to disturb him. God will not make your marriage work for you. God doesn't make people prosperous. No. The Bible said in Joshua 1:3, it said, this book of the Lord shall not depart of your mouth. Did you see responsibility? I gave you this book for you to put it around you, your heart, your soul, your spirit. He said, you shall meditate in it day and night. Another responsibility. That you may observe to do. Did you see that? Another responsibility. Then, a lot of people don't play emphasis on that. Then you will make your way prosperous. So prosperity is a When you are in your 40s, you should at least you should have one house by the time you are 40. When you are 50, you should buy another house. When you are 60, you should buy another house. If you have 3 children, 4 children, make sure you buy 4 houses. Spirit among them. The Bible said a good man leaveth inheritance for his children. So the question is, how can you make this happen? That is when you tell God, God, this is what I want. So put your mind into it. Don't spend all your money. Are you willing to start moving? To start working hard, work extra work, do extra thing, learn extra thing. You know, what you can do will give you money. Much thing that you can do will give you more money. So don't ever limit yourself to how much you are making. Expand your capacity to how much you can make. So think possibility all the time. Think possibility all the time. Let me divert from that and let me tell you this. To build a successful home is very possible. It's very possible. How do I mean? Husband and wife should never live inside the spirit of competition. Rather, they should live inside the spirit of what? Completion. Not compete with each other. You know, it's so funny that some people are married, husband will be working in a work. Can you imagine that? If God knows that you are not being transparent to your wife. Most of the blessing that men receive sometimes are functional. But I learned that from the Bible. Bible said 1 will kill 1,000, 2 will kill 10,000. So God will not give you some money, some exposure of words sometimes if you are not in marriage. Why? When God see that you have more mouth to feed, when God see that you have more life to care for, then God will put you more resources into your hand. So this morning I want you to please that never you think that there is no possibility, but rather think, what can I do for possibility to be the order of my day? Like I said, you have to think about completion. Number 2, you have to think about one accord. One accord. There will never be a time that the spirit of the Lord will come upon your marriage if you and your wife are having 3 spirits or different spirits. As a matter of fact, you know, the word divorce is from the 2 words of D and voice. The word D can become when there's 2 voices. That's where divorce comes. In military, if your time for you to deploy, to go and face the enemy and kill the enemy, get them off our way, take them off our shore, and if you say you cannot go, especially in the war front, according to the law of battle, you can be fired immediately and just die dead. Because if you turn your back against your teammate, you become an enemy instantly. So when husband is speaking and wife is speaking at the same time, that is what they call divorce. Divorce does not necessarily mean you are going to the court to like separate yourself. What am I talking about is this. Never marry somebody that you cannot love. And as a lady, never marry somebody that you cannot submit to. You might be making more money than him. You might come from a rich family than him. But never you allow a man that you can see down the line that you think you cannot submit to him. Don't marry him. Don't stretch your finger for him to put his ring there. So why you are having difficulty in your marriage today is because, one, you are thinking about competition. This is my money. This is my house. This is my car. No, this is our money. This is our house. This is our car. Nothing, the Bible said they were both in one flesh. Oneness is the secret of possibility in marriage. When This morning, I need to let you to know this. Get away from the spirit of competition. Get into completion. Get away from the spirit of two circle. Get into one accord. Be one accord. That is what I call possibility in marriage. Don't ever think something is not possible. Think about what can you do to make it possible. I see you at the other side. Remember, this is Talk to Life. Early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Welcome back. This is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun here. I help you to see God's provision in life, your responsibility, and what you need to do to move forward. I think somebody, I don't know who's listening to me right now, maybe you need to hear this. Don't ever think that you cannot get what you want. Believe in possibility. And what I'm trying to tell you today, there is power in imagination. Let me share my story with you. Before I left for Nigeria, I pray every day that God, don't just take me to America, take me around the world. And God gave me a scripture to pray. I pray that scripture every night. Every night. And you know what happened? It's not just US. Whatsoever you can imagine, it is achievable. Joseph has to first dream it before he can become it. Remember, as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. If you think impossibility, that's what you're going to have. And if you think possibility, that's what you're going to have. If you think it's not possible, you are right. And if you think it's possible, you are also right. But what I need to tell you today, that achievement is inside the capacity of your imagination. So what you are imagining right now is possible. But you have to know this. You have to first visualize. There's power in imagination. There was a day here, I was driving one day, and there was a man on the street. Some people don't know that there are beggars in the United States. You need to go and watch Coming to America. So I was driving, and somebody lifted a banner and said, "Hey, please help me, help me, help me." And he said, he put on the placard that he got, he said, "What is the greatest country in the world?" He said, "Donation is the greatest." And when I got them that day, I was just thinking about it. So if you are a giver, you are actually living big. And that makes me to come to this, that the greatest country where things can happen, it's not just in the United States. That country is called imagination. There is nothing that you can imagine. Even God even said, he says, as they have imagined, he said nothing will be stop them to do that thing they have imagined to do. So there is possibility in imagination. All you just need to do, you have to picture it, visualize it. Picture it, visualize it. Then you can attract it. If you can attract it, then you can achieve it. It is possible. Know that this is Talk to Life. Early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. I will be right back. Welcome back. This is Talk to Live Early Morning and Limited Inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Here I help you to see God provision in life, your responsibility in life, and what you need to do to achieve what you want to achieve, your future. So another possibility I want you to see is the possibility of financial freedom. Financial freedom. Write this down. If you can spend it all, then you can never expect freedom. Spending all the money you have is equivalent to like remove all your wing to fly, and you can't fly it again. But if you cannot spend it all, then you should expect freedom. Every freedom have its place in responsibility. So possibility of financial freedom is a function of your responsibility to see change. Are you in debt? Do you have many debt, many loans that you have gotten? Then think about it. If I continue living this way, what is going to happen to my life? So then start spending less than you earn. If you are making 50,000 in a month, that's like 60,000 in a year. The wisdom demands that you should never live in a house that is more than 40 in a year. In America here, our rent is every month. So you have to know how to cut your coat according to your size. If you are making 50,000 a month and you are spending 60,000 a month, that shows how you're going to end. That means you're on a negative of 10,000. I want you to know is that saving here, saving there, saving here, saving here. Don't care what people think about you. Here, if I want to buy something expensive, sometimes I look for coupon. I look for where I can get it cheap, or wait, or what they call delayed gratification. Wait till they have a promo where you can get it easy, cheaper. Don't worry about what people say to you. Just be worried much more that you have a goal. Because one time ago, I think early this year, and the Lord told me, He said, a life without a goal, you will end up as a goat. A goalless life, the Lord told me, is a useless life. So what do you want to achieve? You want financial freedom? It's possible. Start spending less than you make. You want peace in your marriage? Start showing love and respect. Don't expect it. You want, career success? It is possible. If you start thinking how you can help your boss, not how you can be promoted. Knowing fully well that once your boss receives his promotion, he or she will take you along with him. If you can help people to achieve what they want, they will help you to achieve what you want. Thank you this morning. When I come back, we shall be rounding up on today, the June 23rd, on Talk to Life, Early Morning Unlimited Inspiration, on the word of possibility today. I will be right back. Remember, Talk to Life. Welcome back. This is Talk to Live, early morning and limited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today we come to the end of today's podcast of Talk to Live. I need to ask you one question. What is it that you're doing right now that you need result? Do you want result in your marriage, result in your finances, result in your career, result on your spirituality? I want you to know that it is possible. But for possibility to become the order of your day, two things have to be paramount to your life: your readiness to learn and your willingness to pay the price. Well, let me leave you with this. A possibility simply means a new world. A world where there is no lack. A world where there is peace and order. A world where everything is working for you. I'll see you same time tomorrow, 12:30 Central Time and 6:30 Nigerian time. But as a round up tonight, or this morning I mean, know that you are designed for royalty and you cannot afford to settle for less. Thank you. And once again, remember, this is Talk to Life, early morning unlimited inspiration with Rotimi Adedokun. Today, I wanted to think possibility because life is possible. You are designed for royalty and you cannot afford to